World News in 5.
Right now.
News and developments making headlines around the world in 5 minutes. World News in 5. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.
Good day. This is World News in 5 here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service. Republicans in the United States Senate have narrowly passed U.S. President Donald Trump's mega bill on tax and spending, meaning the proposed legislation has cleared one of its key hurdles. The BBC reported that the One Big Beautiful Bill Act passed with Vice President J.D. Vance's casting a tie-breaking vote after more than 24 hours of debate. The One Big Beautiful Bill Act will be heading back to the House or lower chamber where it still faces more opposition. It is noted that U.S. President Trump had given the Congress a deadline of July 4, 2025 to send him a final version of the bill to sign into law. In other news overseas, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said many opportunities have opened up following Israel's military operations in Iran, including the possibility of bringing home the remaining hostages held in Gaza. The CNN reported that Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu's comments mark one of the first times he has clearly prioritized the return of the hostages over the defeat of militant group Hamas. It could be recalled that in May, he called defeating Hamas the supreme objective, not freeing the hostages. Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu has repeatedly faced criticism from the families of hostages, opposition politicians, and large segments of the Israeli public for not clearly placing the return of the hostages as Israel's primary goal. And finally, Mali's armed forces have killed 80 fighters in response to a series of simultaneous and coordinated attacks on military posts across the country. Al Jazeera reported that Al-Qaeda affiliate Jama'at Nusrat al-Islam wal Muslimin, or JNIM, earlier claimed responsibility for so-called coordinated and high-quality attacks. The JNIM said it had taken control of 3 barracks and dozens of military positions. According to authorities in Mali, attacks took place in 7 towns in the central and western regions of the West African country. And that concludes today's edition of World News in 5. For Radyo Pilipinas World Service, this has been Steph, Vicente. Good day and stay safe, everyone.
World News in 5.
Right now.
News and developments making headlines around the world in 5 minutes. World News in 5. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.